You're listening to The Jay Palmer Show.
What is up, guys? Welcome to the show. I finally got a different intro, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad I got an intro. It was time. It's time to take this here podcast to the next level. I don't even know what that means, but we'll go with it, and we'll see where it goes. The next level. Oh, man. Man, I got a lot done today. I thought I got a lot done. I only got half of what I wanted to get done. But it seems like on Saturdays I do all my shit in the morning. Like I'm up at 7 o'clock, getting shit done, going to the gym, doing what I need to do. And by the 11 o'clock in the morning, I like to be back home and showered and, just sitting down for the day and enjoying the day for what it is, man. It's Saturday. It's time to chill. It's time to play video games. It's time to smoke some weed. Time to smoke some weed and relax and enjoy the day. But today, I'm still enjoying my day. I'm still enjoying my day. You know what I'm doing. You guys know what I'm doing. So, my front window on my car was cracked, and I made an appointment today to have Safelite come out here and do their thing. Was all excited. Got my oil changed today. Got that done this morning. So Safelite comes out, and I'm not gonna. This isn't like a burn against Safelite. It kind of is, but it's not. But I want to first say that the technician was awesome. Technician that was going to do it was awesome. He was straightforward with me, and just said how it was, and that's the way I like it. But Safelite has this policy where if you have more than 24 inches or something of rust, they won't replace your window. They'll take your window out, but they won't replace it. And they won't even put the old one back in because they can't. Which I think is a ridiculous policy. I mean, think about that for a second. These people are going to take your window out, tell you they can't put the new one in, and then keep the other one out, and there you go. There's your car. There's your car without a front window. And I'm sure in the terms and conditions it's in there. I think it needs to be more out there than what it is, but so the technician guy told me straight up that it was look, man, I see the rust. There's a little bit of rust in there's a couple of rust things in a couple corners. And he told me that the make year of my car, of all Chevys, was shit for paint. And they all are prone to rust in the windows. So he saw a little bit of rust on my car, or he saw a little bit of rust. He's like, look, he took the molding out, so there's no more molding in my car window. He says it's fine because it's just cosmetic, but, I can just imagine me driving down the freeway and my window pops out. That would be my luck. That would be my luck. So I'm and I have to say that I'm already I'm beyond my first puff of weed. So I'm out here stoned trying to make these hardcore decisions about my front window. And so I'm out there okay, so it's gonna rain. It's supposed to rain today. There's actually rain coming in probably in another hour or so. So I'm sitting here okay, so And he gave me a recommendation of a guy that would replace it. And he explained to me what they had to do. Like all they would do is they would like sand down the rust and put some like Bondo type stuff. Or no, I'm sorry. Basically they would clean out the rust and it wouldn't be a problem. But if he said if there's holes in it, I asked him, okay, what if there's holes in it? What would you do? And he goes that a normal car or normal window place would just put some of that Sticko stuff in there and sand over it and put the window in there. And he says he has no problem doing it, but he said he'd get fired if a warranty repair would come up on it. And he says it's basically I got to carry out my job, and I'm like, I totally get it. I totally get it. It's like when DNR patients are dying right in front of me, I can't touch them. It's like I don't want to lose my job, except mine. Somebody dies. It's not funny. That's horrible. So I'm sitting there, probably shouldn't be making hardcore decisions, and I'm like, okay, so without the molding, it's completely fine. It's just cosmetic. And he gave me the name of the guy that would do it. The only problem is I'm going to have to get a rental car and do a bunch of bullshit. I got to take my car somewhere. Got to get somebody to drive me there, and all this stupid crap, which is a pain. I got to do all this shit because Safelite has some weird policy. I'm sure somebody did something and they probably sued him and they had to make a policy over this. When in reality it was just one dumbass. It only takes one idiot to fuck things up. I mean, it's just all it takes is one, folks. All it takes is one. But he did mention that this place that he recommended would be able to fix it for cheaper than what Safelite offered, which sounded great. Now, I have no problem with Safelite. I've used Safelite in the past, and I'd never had an issue with them. I've only used one time, but I haven't never had a problem with it. And their online booking was easy, and I thought it was pretty fast and it was convenient, and they came to my house. I mean, that's great. But I also see that they're losing a lot of customers just for the fact that they have this policy of. I mean, I walked out there and I don't think this was his intention, but I think I just totally forgot what I was going to say. Holy shit, dude. No. Okay, sorry. So I walked out there and he made it sound like basically I was fucked. Like I couldn't replace my window because there's rust inside of the window. I'm like, well, fuck, man. So I'm like, okay, great. So you can't fix that. And now I'm without a molding in my window. I'm sure I could put new molding in there, but I just think it's stupid. Like they're losing way too many customers based on some stupid fixable problem. Rust happens on vehicles. I totally get it. I totally get it. But you just they just need to be upfront with that policy and be like, hey, look, if you have this, and the only reason they don't is because if they put that on there, nobody's going to use them because just for the fact that they have this policy in place has created this massive hassle for me that I tried. Okay, I just thought of something. It creates this massive hassle that I avoided because I use them. I actually use them because I know that they'll come to my house, and now I have to do all this other bullshit. So why would I ever use them in the future when I have that same chance that you won't fix rust in my window? In fact, I can guarantee you that I'm never going to use them in the future. Just for that fact. Because cars rust. I totally understand it. My car came from Mississippi, but I don't really have any rust problems. I mean, I've got a couple areas where the paint's chipped, but I fixed it. It's no major rust. I mean, how the fuck does Safelite do business in the South? or anywhere like where the rust is a thing. I'm curious. I'm just real curious about something. Let's see where Safelite is, like in the nation. So yeah, they're in. See, now this is funny actually. They're all over the country, but there's more of them in the East Coast and in the South than in the West. And you think if they have that policy, because any car pretty much from central South Dakota or North Dakota, South Dakota, Lincoln, Nebraska, or anything west of Lincoln, Nebraska, down to Wichita and Oklahoma City and Dallas and eastward is going to have more rust than people out west. And they have more locations out east. That policy... that seems anti-business to me, because it's going to happen. I bought a Civic from Pensacola, Florida one time, and it had so much rust in the bottom of it, my muffler actually fell off. It actually fell off the car. The rest of the car was fine. There was still some rust on it, and I actually had that vehicle's window replaced by Safelite, and they didn't have an issue. I think it was Safelite who replaced it. No, wait. No. I didn't have Safelite repair that one. I had them fix my Jeep. But yeah, I mean, I'm still saying that, like, that policy is retarded. That's like anti-business. That's like, I don't know. That's a stupid example. I was trying to find a weed analogy, but there's none there. Oh. So I just started to play guitar, and I'm disappointed in myself, man. Like, I was never really good at guitar. I mean, I was decent. I could play some songs. I could still play some songs, but like, I want the passion. I want the passion I had for guitar when I was a teenager, because I would play 4 or 5 hours a day. And my hand actually bled one time when I was playing guitar, because I just loved it. But at the time, I didn't have cable TV. I didn't have the internet. I basically had radio and my guitar, and I lived in the country. That sounds like a country song. Oh. So now that's all I had was guitar, and I just soaked myself into it. I mean, like, I played Metallica. I never did a lot of Pink Floyd. My primary was Metallica, like System of a Down, the Prison System, System of a Down, like Godsmack and all that stuff. Now I'm more into like Whitesnake, but I just feel like I could be better at it. I feel like my problem with guitar right now is, like, I just have this disconnect with it. I just don't. I don't know. Is my passion gone for it? My passion's about, obviously, this podcast, because I'm doing it. And if I wasn't doing the podcast, would I be doing more guitar? Probably. But the only reason I'm doing this podcast is because I couldn't pursue my career in music. Because when wow. Because when I was a kid, I was told that, music isn't a real job. Got to get into the system. You got to be a cog in the machine. If you're not a cog in the machine, you're fucking worthless. Fuck that shit, man. There is no rules in life, man. There's no rules in life. The only reason people tell you to be a cog in the machine is because they're too afraid to break out of it themselves. Fuck, man. I'm the happiest I've been in a long time. I'm content. all my fucks have been given also. So I mean, I'm good. I'm good. But back to guitar, I want that. I want that feeling back of like newness and like that drive. I think that might be what it is though, because like everything was new to me back then when I was playing guitar, so I was more eager to learn it. Now everything's not new to me, and I'm still playing the same songs I played 15 years ago, almost 20 years ago. Holy shit! And I have no desire to like learn any new songs because all the new songs on the radio suck. Like I'm still stuck in the 75 through 2006 era. Like I'm happy in my little area, and frankly, I don't think anything today is worthwhile. I mean, obviously most of the metal stuff is still good, and the rock stuff, but I just don't. I don't know. I got the bass over here, and I was listening to Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb, and I want to learn the bass line. Like I want to learn the bass line of this song. I love the solo, by the way. Comfortably numb. This is a great version of the song, by the way.
Can you stand up? I do believe this work good. That'll keep you going through.
I see that, like the bass line right here. It's just boom.
Come on, it's time to go. There is no pain you are receiving.
God, that's great. Oh man, I'm also stoned right now, so it's gonna sound great.
It's a ship's smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves.
Man, I was telling a coworker the other day, like, when Pink Floyd dies, and some of them are dying already, that music is like gone. Like it's gone. Like that. What made that music is gone, and that sucks because that music was great. And it's like, and I heard on some video about Gibson of how people aren't playing guitar anymore. They're all going to electronic stuff and computers and MIDIs or whatever. And I get it, but you're taking the music out of the music when you take the human element out of the music. I understand somebody's pressing a button to make a sound, but when you're playing an instrument, the way you your energy flows through that guitar into the recording software. I know you're probably like, what the fuck, man? That's some spiritual shit. But no, you like your fingers have every time you touch a note, it sounds different. You know, like a B flat note. It sounds B flat every time, but what I'm talking about is the way you touch it. It sounds different. Those slight bends and those slight variations in the music are what makes the music. And you're taking that out of the music when you're putting it all into a computer. And eventually what's going to happen is all the fucking music is going to sound the same. And it kind of already does. Because that same B flat note that, I don't know, some hip hop or some pop, you know, who the fuck is a band? I don't even know the bands today. I mean, Imagine Dragons, you know, if they use, there you go. Or like, let's say they use a B flat and somebody else uses a B flat, but it's from the same note recorded on a computer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna sound the same because they're the same. It's the same file. It's the same. It's the same note. Saying note is the wrong way to say that. It's the same variation. It's the same thing. It's no different. But let's say the Imagine Dragons guitarist plays something, and then some other band plays the same thing in a slight different variation. With the human touch, it's going to sound different. And that's what makes the music the music. And I'm going to stick to that. And that's just what, I don't know how this has anything to relate to me playing guitar. But yeah, I want, and I seems like I've lost that connection with the instrument, and I know what I'm seeking when I play an instrument, and I haven't found it yet. Maybe I should spend as much time on philosophy as I do trying to find myself on guitar, and maybe I would find that. Because my whole journey into philosophy is going real well, and it's like, for the first time in my life, I know who I am. It's nice. It's nice. Anyway, the fucking electricity just went off and then back on. I need to find somehow to find somewhere somehow. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I need to find a way. I need a battery box. I'm afraid to turn my computer back on. Because the last time I did this, it went off again. Oh my god, that's frustrating, dude. I need my computer because I need my outro music. What the fuck was I saying? But oh shit, there's no way for me to edit that. There's got to be a way for me to edit that. Where was I talking? I can't remember. I was talking right here in the seat, but I'm just saying, like, where was I? The whole guitar thing. But I just want to find, I don't know. I want to try bass. Hold on a minute. Or no, I don't want to try bass. I already know a bass. I have a bass, but maybe, like, what I'm seeking is like the feels are like hard, like, I don't know. I like melodies. I just want to. I don't know. I just want to feel something. I don't know what I want to feel. That doesn't make any sense to me. I want you to feel me. I want you to feel my body. Oh, I hope I can edit this where it sounds right. I should have just kept recording. And then, why didn't I do that? I just kept recording and then just edit out the part where the electricity went out. I'm turning my TV on. Hang on. There we go. So yeah, I want my feels. I want to feel the bass. I'm probably going to try to feel the bass when I'm done with this podcast. Oh, I don't know. I need to do something. I wish my computer would come on. There it goes. Man, this whole marijuana debate thing is really beginning. Like the argument to it is stupid. My computer is like legit not coming back on right now. Hello, computer. There it is. You just gotta say, hello, computer. But yeah, I just like the whole. I guess it's a group in Idaho or Utah or something. I think it's Utah is actually suing the governor because they're trying to get medical marijuana passed. It's the same argument every time, and it's like, weed is a Schedule 1 drug, and it can kill our children. It can turn you into psychosis and be extremely addicting. It's no more addicting than alcohol. Zero more. It's actually less addicting than alcohol. I mean, I don't crave weed. To be honest, the only reason I'm smoking right now is because it's Saturday and I have nothing else to do. So if I wasn't smoking weed, would I be drinking? Probably not. Because I don't drink. I don't like alcohol. I can't stand alcohol, actually. Not that I don't. It's not that I can't stand people who drink it. I'm fine. I drank a beer at the wedding I went to. I didn't like it. I don't like the feeling that it gives you. I don't like the gut just meh feeling. God damn it. I'm just trying to fill in the blank noise. Like I can't do anything without my computer on. All right. Where's that desktop icon I had? Oh, there it is. On that note, computer's still loading. Man, good times, good times. There it is. It's going to be real loud. I do apologize. Never mind. It's not going to be loud. Windows Media Player was not closed properly. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that. I understand that because I was sitting right here when it happened. What the fuck? Is it time to get a new computer, guys? This computer's been really good to me, actually. I haven't had one issue with this computer. 2014, I got it. I don't know what the fuck that was. Shut the fuck up. God damn it.
The Jay Palmer Show is
Jesus
hosted
Christ.
on Podbean.com. Download the app on iOS. The Jay Palmer Show is hosted
I gotta do
on
it right.
Podbean.com. Download the app on iOS and Android and listen anytime, anywhere.
Fucking fail. Oh, shit. That's not how I wanted this show to go. It's okay, though. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.